Hey y'all, this is Deb, and I'm here to do a video on the tools that I use for my hair. You know, we talk all the time about healthy hair, healthy hair, but what's as important as the products that you put in your hair and the type of styles that you are doing with your natural hair are the tools that you use on your hair. Now, I remember when I went natural almost 4 years ago, I saw a video where a young lady said the tools that she used on her hair are her fingers. And you know, that is so very true. And I have gotten more and more into doing a lot of detangling, finger detangling. But the one thing I want to tell you about my fingers is that I keep my nails cut down low. And I make sure that there are no hangnails or no, snag nails or anything like that, because that will get caught in your hair and it can cause you to break. That is the one thing that you do have to be cautious with, because even though finger detangling, from everybody say how important it is to finger detangle and it has less tension on your hair, it can be damaging as well if you don't keep your nails, cut back and also keep your nails filed. So I've gone through some changes with some of the tools that I've used, and I had to learn the right tools for my hair. So what everyone should have is a very good pair of hair shears. And this should be the shears that you use only on your hair. You shouldn't cut anything with this but your hair. Person that I have to comb my hair. I'm going to show you the combs that I use on my hair. Now, this is a comb that I've wanted, and I saw it, and I went purchased it for myself for Mother's Day, and it's the, they say Wedad, Edad, Oodad, but it's the double detangler comb. I don't know if you see that. Now, I want you to know this comb is so heavy. It's like a weapon, but it really works on longer hair. And when I purchased this comb, I didn't have the length that I needed for it to work properly. This is a excellent detangler, but this is not what I'm using right now because I don't really have the length that would benefit from this comb. Are your tools, is it a big deal for a comb? Yes, it is, because if you're using combs that have seams, I mean, it does, it snags your hair, it breaks your hair, and it does. And it's very, very important, the tools that you use, because most naturals pretty much will say, I don't use a comb anymore. But I do. I find the benefit in using the comb, and I finally purchased a bone comb. And I don't know if you can see this, but when I tell you this was the best investment that I made for my hair, I'm loving this comb. It's like, I love this comb, and I use this on my hair when after I go through my whole wash regimen, I'll use this comb on my hair. I do use brushes, and the one brush that I use for my hair that I love is my denim brush. I don't remember which number this is, but it's the detangling denim brush. Now, a lot of people modify it and they take rolls out and they say the denim brush breaks their hair. I've not had that problem with this brush. This brush just helps my hair clump. A lot of people say I brush out my curls when I do my wash and go. No, this works for me. I love this brush, and this is a brush that I use on a regular when I'm going to do twist. When I'm going to do, single strand twist, it helps to smooth out and finish off what I miss so far as detangling and shed hair and single strand knots. This works for me. Now, another brush that I use is the denim styling brush. When I need to pull my hair up in a puff, when I do a wet puff, this is the brush that I use. Now, I don't remember the style, because the denim brushes are numbered, and I don't remember which one this is. I bought this at a hair show, but this is a little heavier weight than the detangler, and I use this for when I do my wet puffs, or if I'm slicking my hair back when it's wet, I'll use this one. Now, I have a couple of more brushes that I use for no real significant purpose. This is another Denman brush, and it's the styling brush, and I really like this one. This is what I use when I'm styling my hair and pulling some of my stretch twist outs up into a puff, or if I need to pull my hair back for whatever when I'm styling on dry hair. This is the one that I use. And then here is my old faithful boar bristle brush. Y'all won't believe this, but I've had this brush ever since I was a little girl. and I still have it today. It is so old, but it so works. This is the one that I use. And then I also have another brush, which is a real soft bristle brush that I use when I'm laying down my edges with gel. Picks, I do use picks. And that's when I want to lift up my hair for twist outs or in a puff. Little bitty picks, small picks, little picks, medium picks. And it's another thing that I use for parting. I don't part with the comb, I part with sticks. And these are hair sticks that I purchased from Sorenzo Beads. And this really helps me part my hair, and I don't have to rake the comb through it. I get good parting with this, and that's what I use. That's the tools that I use on my hair. Now, I don't know if these would be considered as tools per se, but when I am doing my updos or whatever, I use combs. I do use bobby pins every now and then, but for the most part, when I'm doing updos, I use combs because I can put those and position those in my hair where as the bobby pins, they hurt after a period of time because it's in your scalp and it becomes real irritating, or your hair is pulled too tight and you have so many bobby pins in it that you can't make the adjustment. I can do whatever I need to do with those combs. And another thing that I use are these little clips. And people use these to style and put their hair up, but I use them when I am shampooing my hair. I shampoo in sections, and I put these clips on my hair because it keeps my hair, my twists from unraveling. So I'll detangle initially with this, shampoo with these in, do a conditioner rinse, deep condition, all of that till I get to the last phase. With this in my hair, I have a whole little container full. This works for me. And your normal accessories, bobby pins, hairpins, little duckbill clips and things like that. That's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed this. The health of your hair does involve what you put into it and how you handle your hair, but it's very important that when you're incorporating tools into managing and styling your hair, that you use seamless combs. And it does make a difference. And if you're going to use brushes on your hair, just be careful that you start brushing your hair from the ends and work your way up to the roots. So if you all have any questions concerning anything that I've shown you, where I purchased anything, I purchased this from Tendrils and Curls. I don't know where she purchased them, but I do know that there's a site for the bone comb, and I'll put it in the about box. So if you all have any other questions or concerns, you can leave them in the comment section. And until my next video, you guys be blessed. Bye-bye.